All right, Toku team, welcome back to another round of Car Ranger episodes. We have our weapons, we have our Megazord, we have our Ranger ally with Signal Man. I always stumble over that pronunciation. Um, all the pieces are in play at this point. So, we just had a status quo change up last episode when Signal Man arrived. I might alternate with calling him Centurion just because that's easier for me to pronounce for whatever reason. And I think we're going to have, a few rounds of character-focused episodes before we worry about changing things up again, shifting gears, as it were. But yeah, this is just a very enjoyable season. I don't know why people crap on this season. I know people crap on Turbo, but honestly, I'm looking forward to rewatching Turbo just as much as I'm enjoying watching this for the first time. I don't have an issue with parody seasons as long as they are done well. And this is an example of one that is being done well. If it's parody, what's the best way to put this? I guess to say if it's parody without any heart behind it, if it's just phoning it in. But that's true of any project, whether you're talking a parody, a horror season, an action season, whatever. Like if you're just doing it and going down a checklist without putting any actual oomph into it, any heart into it, then that's going to show in the final product. But this is definitely I feel like everyone knew going in that they were just going to get to be slapsticky as all hell, and it shows, and that's a good thing. It is working incredibly well. So we're going to go ahead and get things going. I love how he just stands there. He just moves his fucking police box around, and then he just stands there. Yeah, that happened last time too, because you put your fucking police box on a beach. That's a kid. Granted, he should be wearing a helmet. Not just a police officer, a space police officer. God, that suit must have been a pain in the ass to work with. The giant fucking dome that goes around his shoulders and head. Hi, party mom. Yeah, this asshole didn't die last time. Which is kind of impressive. He survived a hit from the Megazord. Ha! They're even pointing it out. God, that is a lot of teeth. He didn't get revived for shit. He just didn't die. We saw him not die. Oh shit, he's upgrading. Hi, party mom. We're not falling for your bullshit, party mom. One of us is falling for your bullshit, party mom. What I love about the campiness of Sentai in general, and joke seasons like this in particular, is that bullshit like this is a valid plan. Valid plan. Also, in fairness, Signal Man only showed up last week. He hasn't had time to 100%, get to know and trust the Car Rangers. Also, valid because he's seen them illegally park before. I guarantee you they are not putting that much thought into this. I am putting more thought into this plan than they are. Oh, bro is living the dream. Bro is living the dream. Also, considering how he reacted, I'm reasonably confident that helmet is actually part of his body. Alright, buddy, I'm gonna have to write you a ticket for being a fucking idiot. $5,000. Ha! Classic. I've pulled that trick before too. Again in the knee! Oh, she's got good taste! Sir, that is a child! Oh, ma'am! You can't be doing this to me. You know, there were a lot of signs that they were the enemy, but I guess he just missed the signals. I am on a roll today. Again, always in the knee. This is police brutality at this point. I like that. I like that they summoned their weapons and then just had to carry hers along until they could give it to her. Yes, a fuck you cannon. I love the fuck you cannon. I forgot about this. I forgot he had a Zord. Granted, it's a car, just like everything else is, but still, I forgot he had one. You're gonna need a better sized handcuffs. That's police brutality! You just stabbed him in the mouth! That's police brutality! That counts as laser horns, by the way. I'm counting that as laser horns. I can't believe I forgot that he has his own Zord. That thing is fucking great. The other thing I wanted to make sure I mentioned, and this is a good opportunity, so when they all pulled up with their ranger weapons and they had to hand the bow off to her because she wasn't there when the little car version drove up with them, I want at least one time when the car drives up with all their weapons for them to accidentally grab the wrong ones. I just think that'd be funny. I want to see it happen. I can't believe I forgot that he had a fucking Zord. I feel like I've let you all down. Okay, now that we have everything all set up, because now that we've had Signal Man show up and he's had his Zord appear, I have to remember to look at the camera, not at the computer. Now we're probably going to have a round of character episodes before we loop back to more sweeping changes like new characters arriving or whatever the next one happens to be. I'm willing to bet that the next big change, I'm going to call it now, the next big change, the status quo, is going to be on the villain's side. Most likely an actual leader of, I can't say it the proper name, I'm just going to keep calling them the ball sacks. It just amuses me to call them that. But like a more top-level leader of them showing up. I think that's going to be the next big status quo change. But putting that aside, let's get to more of whatever insane hilarity, stupidity Car Ranger has for us. You are a bad salesman. I said it before when they were first discovering the food source that makes them grow. They were very polite with that. I'm assuming bakery. I don't know exactly what kind of store that was, but they were very polite when they went to buy it. They paid in full, so they didn't steal it. They didn't break anything. They didn't cause any disturbances. They simply went to a business and made use of the services that business provides. He's doing the same thing here. Obviously, he doesn't know. Does he know that this is a Car Ranger that he's talking to? Is he that stupid that he hasn't realized it? Or have they just not seen them? Have they just not seen them at all, or not seen them out of uniform enough to realize that this is a Car Ranger? But he's going to buy it. He's not going to just steal it from them. See? All right. I will acknowledge that was a dick move, but he's still paying in full. It's still paying in full. It's just doing it with dimes. I like how he has to have a giant helmet for his giant scrotum head. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I love it. Did he just summon the fucking reverse flash? I love a tracking shot with the camera. You have to, like, look in the background, all the extra work that they have to put into this fight scene with that camera tracking across the scene. You gotta give credit there. That is a lot of work. Were you struck by lightning? I'm gonna laugh if you were struck by lightning. Oh my god, he was struck by lightning! What a shocking story. Can I just comment real quick? Of course I can. It's my channel. I can do whatever I want. So, you've got his teeth, then you've got his fangs on sides, and then you got his tusks coming out here. But then you also have this really creepy curve of teeth that go vertical. I hate those. I hate those vertical teeth specifically. Unless his jaw, unless his jaw drops out and swings forward and then has like a massive underbite, there's no reason to have a vertical set of teeth. It's so weird. They kind of freak me out. Oh my god, it is a reverse flash! Your name is Reverse Flash. You're red with lightning bolts. You're a Flash. If that's an electric eel, I'm gonna be pissed at Dapu. Oh my god! Also, that's not how electric eels work. Also, that's not how getting over your fear works! That was a sick entrance. That was a sick fucking entrance. He didn't say he was afraid of eels. He said he was Why is it still electrified? Oh my god, you gave him lightning powers. You made him Raiden. Raiden? However you say it. What the? Dude just caught a motorcycle! So that was ostensibly a Green Ranger episode. But the amount of camera time focused more on, was it Zelmoda or whatever his name is, from the bad guys. So it was arguably more of a character episode for him, and I kind of like that. And of course, now we got both. Now that we got both Megazords, we got both on the team. We can get both Megazords on the field at a time for the battles, which is just great. I really hope we're going to reach a point where we can see not just them coming up to the scene for their finishing moves, but actual full-on Zord giant monster fights where they're all moving around the battlefield. We saw a lot of that in Kaku Ranger, for example, and that was always fun to see. Hey, I don't know if I caught the start of that. We'll start here. Hey, everybody. Hope you're enjoying this batch of mainly villain-focused episodes. I say it later on in this upload, but it's very entertaining that we're getting a bunch of villain character-focused episodes along with your typical Ranger ones. That's something that you don't always see, or at the very least that you don't see this early. So really just highlights just how much of a batch of goofy goobers everybody in this show is. I'm really enjoying this show. I'm really enjoying this season of Sentai. I hope you're enjoying it as well. I hope you're enjoying my videos, my reactions, my commentary. If you are liking what you see, here comes the self-promotion. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe here on the YouTube. And if you're watching this on Patreon, congratulations. You got to see all of this a month before the YouTube audience. YouTube audience, if you would like to see videos without that 1 month delay for $1, the link is in the description below. For $1 a month, you can be part of the Patreon. You can get videos a month early. You can get the exclusives like Sentai crossovers. At the end of this season, when I react to Car Ranger vs. O-Ranger, that's exclusive to the Patreon. Next season that we do, Turbo, the first part of the Turbo movie is going to be on YouTube. The first part of the Turbo movie reaction will be on YouTube, but the full reaction will be exclusive to the Patreon, just like the Avenues movie. Just like the 2017 movie when I get to that. So if you want to get access to all of that, again, it's $1 a month. Also gets you access to the Discord and a lot of the other, typical Patreon benefits that every channel and their cousin offers. And of course, there are tiers beyond that. We have the behind the scenes tier, where all of these episodes in this upload, the full reactions, the full episode recording, all of the reactions that I cut out, all the times when I'm just sitting here watching the episode and I don't have anything to say, all of that is available on the behind the scenes tier. But if you're not interested in doing that and you want to just get the early access to videos, $1 a month. And with that being said, let's get back to more of these ridiculously hilarious episodes. All right, and we're just keeping it moving right along. This next one is Evil with a Learner's Permit in Love, which means we're going to have a very hilarious romance shenanigans episode. Very likely, like, characters just, misconstruing each other's identities or some shit like that. And evil in the title. We're going to get more of the bad guys get in focus, which is always fun. Oh, Party Mom, what are you thinking? What are you scheming, Party Mom? Or should I say Party Wife? Oh, she's still got a thing for red. We saw this a couple episodes, she's still got a thing for red. Lady, that's all the helmet. He doesn't have eyebrows! He has fucking... What is that, a fender? She can see her own fucking, Oh my god, her special effects are real! Oh my god! Wait, the fucking... So she saw her own special effects before they solidified into a solid object. She can see it. The fucking store owner can see it. So is this just a thing that happens? Has he seen other love-struck dumbasses fucking manifest objects? What the fuck? This raises so many questions, and we still don't know why the food makes them grow. This kid has good taste. This kid has good taste. This kid has great fucking taste! Honey, where were you storing that? You don't got any pockets back there. Oh, she's doing a full fucking entrance. Good for her. You go, Party Mom. Oh, I love this. I love this for her. Catch her, dude! Live the dream! Live in the dream. Live in the dream. Ordinary citizen. So they just don't know who the Rangers are, because they're stupid. So that's 2 episodes in a row where they did not recognize one of the car Rangers out of uniform, which means they were literally just too stupid to realize that the Rangers have civilian identities, or to bother finding out what those identities are. You could at least give her the excuse that this is only like the 2nd or 3rd time she's come down to Earth at all. But the other guy, Zelmoda, I don't even remember his Power Ranger's name. I remember he's a lot dumber in Power Rangers, and he's already pretty dumb here. He's down on Earth in every episode. I'm amazed he hasn't spotted their civilian identities yet. That's a perfectly valid option to turn her down. That is a perfectly valid option to turn her down. It's like, hey, I'm one of the enemy generals that you're fighting. Do you want to go out? No, thanks. Now, that being said, I have watched Love After World Domination, and it is a hilariously adorable anime with this exact premise. And that's also an excellent point. Maybe she is trying to be a good person. Doubtful. Maybe later in the season. But for the moment, doubtful. She's such a cutie. I was all prepared to simp for her, but she's such a sweetheart. That's kind of half the problem, honey. Yeah, you're really not putting the pieces together, sweetheart. I would! Oh, not cool, dude. Don't pull a Batman on her. Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. Oh, phew. Phew. Okay. I was really worried for a second there. Oh my god, these two are too cute. These two are too cute. I'm shipping this. I'm shipping this hard. Oh! Oh! Oh, that hurt to see! Oh, her heart got broken! Oh! That hurt! Party Mom, I'm sorry. Buddy, it is too late for that. It is too late for that. You fucked it up. You fucking ruined it. How dare you? How dare you break her heart? I feel bad. I feel bad because... I mean, the love triangle aspect where she doesn't realize that it's the same guy. And then he tries to fucking fix it after the fact with a "let's be friends first" speech. Which, to be fair, he was not going to say just be friends only. He said let's start with being friends and see what happens. But bro fucked it up. Bro fumbled the goddamn bag, and that's on him. I think it'll be really sweet. I hope that this plot line continues and it actually has a positive resolution, mainly because, quite honestly, the actors for the two characters, they would look damn good together. Like, they would photograph well together. Alright, and last episode for this upload, I got nothing to say. I'm still feeling bad that Party Mom got shot down. That's never fun. That's never fun to have happen. To be fair, it's also not fun to do, because best case scenario, you got to let them down gently and hurt their feelings. Worst case scenario, it gets nasty. So, just never a fun situation for anyone involved. But we'll see what happens. I'm realizing that this is kind of like a batch of villain-focused episodes with this upload. So let's see what happens with this next one. Quit napping on the job! Now he's dreaming of her! Oh my god, these two are destined to be together. I ship it. I ship it so hard. One of your shoulder fins is bent. Please fix that. That's bugging me. Party Mom, fix your costume. His name is fucking Hitchhiker. God, that's so appropriate. Does Signal Man not know who the car... Does no one know who the Car Rangers are? Ah! Just... And that was a closed fist, too! I had to watch it again for the immediate backhand. But that was a closed fist. He clocked him right in the face to shut him up. Respect. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Again, ACAB. Whoa! Oh, get tased! As always, get tased, bitch! Oh, and they got wine on his fucking nice white outfit. Again, these outfits must be a bitch to clean. Always with the knees! Yeah, why does that make them grow? I am so curious. It's a hilariously stupid method, so very appropriate for the season. But I still need an explanation. Oh god, pieces of them! Pieces of them are fucking hitting the dude! They just killed a sentient being again, by the way. They've been doing that a lot. Yeah, he's gonna stick around. They're not gonna waste a monster with this ornate of a design on a one-off episode. Alright, and that is it for that upload. I actually really like how purely by coincidence we ended up with a lot of villain-focused episodes. I hope that I hope Rich Hiker sticks around. I really like his design. The white coat, the blue finned pointed helmet. Those are all really cool design elements for him. I really like how they look. In general, I really like the enemy team. The whole mismatched uh, strangeness of all of them. There's, really just it just works. It just works for this season. Sometimes you want a very cohesive group of villains like Jetman and O Ranger. Sometimes you just want a crazy pile of bullshit like Five Man and Car Ranger. Um, what else? What else? Again, yeah, the villain focus on the episodes was fun because it's nice to have Ranger focused episodes and get to know the team, but it's also equally nice to have villain focused episodes to keep the narrative balanced. I guess is the best way to phrase it. And I love the fact that Party Mom has a thing for Red Racer. That's so adorable. That's so fucking cute. And now Kyosuke has a thing for Party Mom. Can you blame the man? So I want to see that develop further, and even the fact that they developed him more in the following episode, where now he's dreaming of her, is a really good sign that I think they're going to be doing that. But that is it for this upload. Thank you for watching. I've been forgetting to say that on the past few uploads. Thank you for watching. I said it in the midpoint bumper, but obviously, like, subscribe on the YouTube, consider the Patreon if you are so inclined, and we will leave it there, and I will catch y'all next time.